Thus, this book is titled The Hidden Power in Humans, subtitle Chakras and Kundalini, which is something us Westerners seem to be obsessed with. It is written by Paramhans Swami Maheshwarananda. He has many wonderful titles. I think currently he goes by Vishwaguruji. Let's read the back of the book to tell us what it's about. This current work by Paramhans Swami Maheshwarananda, the author of the internationally recognized and practiced system Yoga in Daily Life, contains a comprehensive overview and insight into the workings of the energy centers found within us and the dormant powers that influence our destiny. It shows that these are not to be sought externally, but are to be discovered within. The book not only imparts theoretical knowledge, but, more importantly, guides us towards recognition of the divine truth. If the instructions given are followed, the way to liberation from the cycle of rebirth and death unfolds before us. Step by step, the author leads us on the journey towards our own self. He makes us familiar with the 8 main chakras and their function, and hands us the tools needed to reach our most important goal, union with our true self. And you heard that right. It said 8 main chakras. You might be familiar with 7 main, but there are different numbers, and there are secret ones. Through the practice of yoga in daily life, we are able to awaken these inner power centers and make them accessible. With their help, it becomes possible to realize what our heart truly desires, a meaningful existence, allowing us to exist in harmony, peace, and happiness. Because once we have learned to master ourself, we are also capable of shaping our destiny. An exceptional feature of this current chakra book is that it also includes a description of the very little known or talked about Bindu Chakra, which is one of the most mysterious and remarkable energy centers within humans. People very often dream about discovering the so-called fountain of eternal youth. This fountain of youth, vitality, and health can be found in the Bindu Chakra. And through special exercises, it can be made to flow. This book will certainly find its way to those for whom it was destined. May it be a source of knowledge, realization, and wisdom for all. And there's a lovely picture of Usha's guru. He looks very happy, looks very much like a guru. We have a lotus flower and a dedication of this book. Says, this book is dedicated to Satguru Dev Param Yogeshwar Shri Deva Puriji Bhagwan Shri Deep Narayan Mahaprabhuji, as well as to my adored master, Hindu Dharma Samrat Paramhans Swami Madhavanandaji. Lots of Sanskrit titles. And also to all those who are striving after the supreme goal of human life, God realization. Paramhans Swami Maheshwarananda. There's a beautiful diagram of the 8 chakras in this book here. Very small. I think this book is full of beautiful diagrams, so I'll be turning the book back to you often again. And there's an expression of gratitude for numerous people who contributed to the book. Let's start with the foreword. Since time immemorial, humans have asked the question, what is the purpose of life? Experience teaches us that life is not always pleasant and is often associated with sorrow, and yet our deepest wish is for lasting happiness. How can we ride the winds of fate and fulfill our deep inner longing for lasting bliss? Are we merely just like reeds being tossed to and fro by the storms of unchangeable and coincidental events? To accept this as being so would mean denying that there was any purpose or aim in our lives. Nowadays, rational thinking does not allow us to consider gods and demons as the drivers of our fate or fortune, and modern science is unable to provide mankind, humanity, with an answer to this crucial question. Thousands of years ago, through divine inspiration and meditative visions, the great seers and sages of India developed the science of yoga. Yoga provides information related to questions concerning our destiny. This knowledge, originally passed down orally, forms the basis of all the great religions of the world. The uniqueness of the yoga teachings is that they actually provide practical methods of deliverance rather than merely giving theoretical knowledge. The basic principles are threefold: that we ourselves are responsible for our fate and happiness in life, that within us lies the ability to free ourselves from the sorrows of life, and that the lasting happiness is only found in union with the Divine Self. The world perceived by the senses is only a very small part of the spectrum of our consciousness. Unconscious and invisible energies and powers form the real source of our thoughts and actions. To become aware of these still yet unconscious levels of the personality and the influences and laws that affect them is the first step on the path to self-knowledge and self-realization. This also means to gradually shed the little restrictive ego with its countless covers of education, habit, and convention, and to follow the Divine Self, which is our true nature. The sense and purpose of this human life lies in gaining knowledge of and realizing our true and immortal self. Every person has within them the basis for a fulfilled and happy life, and the path is open to everyone who earnestly seeks truth. However, this path requires the instruction and guidance of a self-realized spiritual master. It is a path that calls for discipline and work on oneself. It is only when we have learnt to master ourselves that we are capable of influencing our destiny. This current work by Paramhans Swami Maheshwarananda, Swamiji, the author of the globally renowned system, Yoga in Daily Life, provides a profound insight into the functioning of the energy centers and the powers hidden within that determine our destiny. He instructs us not to look outside, but to find them within ourselves. Rather than merely imparting theoretical knowledge, Swamiji encourages us to experience the divine reality for ourselves. Guided by his instructions, we are shown the way to liberation from the cycle of death and rebirth. This book will certainly find those for whom it was destined. May it be a source of knowledge and wisdom for everyone. A foreword by Dr. Gunther Riesel. Not sure I'm pronouncing that name right. from the Yoga in Daily Life Society in Vienna. What a wonderful introduction of this wonderful book. We will pause our reading there for now, and I hope I've piqued your interest to start reading it next time. Thank you for listening.